Hello, hello, checking the levels. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Hello, everybody.
The donkey and the horse.
This is the story of the donkey and the horse.
We're from Alabama. Hi, great to see you. There's a donkey and a horse tied together because the horse is acting up. And so the donkey will kick the horse to break it. Cash Money has never heard of this custom.
No, I have not.
We were trying to figure out which one of us was the donkey or the horse. Hilaria stole her best friend's baby name. The name was Romeo. That's what Hilaria gave her son. And the chair said Rome, R-O-M-E. All the kids had their own chairs. It made no sense. Can you imagine her best friend or her ex-best friend Violet saying, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. It's time for the news.
Hilaria and Alec went on the red carpet right after the trial to show off their wealth and their joy and their enjoyment. It was too soon.
Where did they go on the red carpet?
The Hamptons Film Festival, which he's a big
Okay,
contributor to.
sure.
There are pictures that we're going to put up
Yeah.
of, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to describe?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to let you describe.
Well, what did you think of those two pictures where Hilaria was...
Oh, where, yeah, she's... So, yeah, this is really interesting geometry going on here where that she's angled toward the other guy, and Alec is also sort of angling towards her, and it's kind of like, ooh, ouch.
You almost feel bad for Alec, right?
Yeah, it's like...
She's put so much space and even more space.
Yeah.
As she leans into her best friend or ex-best friend, Violet's husband, the same guy that she was leaning into
Right,
and under
right.
at the trial.
And he's leaning over going, oh, we're leading now. Okay, I'm going to lean too.
To find those two pictures was chef's kiss.
No, yeah, that was great.
Too soon, Hilaria.
Too
Alec,
soon.
why?
Too soon.
Quiz time. You ready?
I think so.
I've referred to this before in passing, but I felt like it was worth revisiting. Hilaria thought she had a parking space saved. Alec goes off on...
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. What do you know?
So I know that he went off on the person who parked there, right? I mean, I don't know exactly what happened there. You caught me.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. That's
And
the whole
how
thing.
much of Hilaria was the instigator there?
Oh yeah. No.
Because it's Alec's rage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. And she has to know what his reaction is going to be.
Absolutely. And it's not her. This
Yeah.
time it's not her.
Yeah. That's right. But no, he's.
What else do you know about his...
Well, he has a little bit of a history of rage issues. We'll just say some rage issues.
Did you see where someone pressured him to say "Free Palestine"?
No, I
And
didn't
he
see
knocked
that.
it out of her hand.
No, wait a minute. Really? I did not see that. Is this so? Like a protester came up to him and said, they wanted him to say Free Palestine? What was the situation here? What was the context?
This is an influencer who is known to instigate things. And this influencer was sort of being a pest. But at the same time, it's a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Do you support Palestine?
And so he was just
He knocked it out of her hand.
He knocked it out of her hand. Did he say anything? Did he say like fuck Palestine or I support Israel or what was it like?
It's sometimes what you don't say.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And I'm not saying that you have to endorse an ideology and that your silence is consent in that situation or anything like that.
Yeah.
But in this particular context, which everything is context driven, and so let's talk about the coffee shop in which she approached him, that she wants to be a fly in his ointment and kind of bring out his character. And she did that. So that was successful. She brought out his violence, his temper, and the fact that he refuses to say Free Palestine, which should be fairly easy if you care about children.
It's true. Yes. It seems like Alec is fairly easily triggered. Like it's not hard to get a rage response from him. It seems like so.
And how much of that is wealth?
I wonder. I think some of it is wealth in the sense of.
And wealth is power.
Yeah, the sense of entitlement and like how dare you.
For 35, 40 years.
Yeah. But some of it, it's just probably the way he is. Something about his upbringing, or who knows, but certainly
because you see the same behavior in his brothers.
I don't know a whole lot about his brothers, but I know that.
Well, we know that Stephen's daughter won't have anything to do with him now because I think her husband, Justin Bieber, was essentially supporting the family.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And she said that she's not talking to Alec either.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So
that's Hailey Bieber.
So the brothers seem to have
problems
issues
with their daughters.
Yeah, and in particular, yeah.
And her photo shoot was her pregnancy photo shoot, and we can only guess if she has anything to say about Hilaria's various half-clothed photo shoot, and that's not to shame Hilaria for not wearing a top, but sexualizing the breastfeeding,
which
feels like a kink. Not to kink shame, but
what
are your thoughts when you see those pictures?
It's a little weird.
It makes me uncomfortable and gives me the ick.
Yeah.
But I don't want to judge.
Well, yeah, you don't want to judge people, but you also, it's like, that's weird. That makes me feel weird. I don't like that. So yeah, then there's probably something to that, right?
There must be something to it. I feel, I don't even want to say instinctually, because so much of instinct, or what we call that, is stereotyping. It's not fair.
No, that's true.
But we all have our own conditioning, right? Yeah. Right, yeah. But if you see enough instances of it.
Yeah.
And then there are people saying she's not even breastfeeding because she didn't give birth.
She's clearly not breastfeeding. The photos, she's like.
Oh, okay. Well, this is great you believe that.
It didn't look like she.
I didn't even want to go that far, but go, yeah.
Was she breastfeeding?
I don't know.
It looked like she was using the baby as a prop to like just kind of like cover her breast a little bit.
And that's what people say, is that her children are props that she sexually exploits. Which, is that going too far to say that? Because a lot of times they're half dressed.
Well,
sometimes they're in their underwear.
Yeah, it's definitely exploitation.
And people say, well, there are perverts out there. Well, even if you're not a pervert, even if you're just walking around and getting the ick off of that, I don't know if it's my puritanical values, which I'm not realizing that I have them until this moment. So I have to check myself and say, whoa, you know, am I...
Sure.
This is obviously, if it is a kink, this is not okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's some kinks that aren't. Let's face it.
And if we want to speak in the kink lens, which it seems like it's worth talking about, there's the ballerina farm. Juilliard trained, beautiful ballerina, pageant star. I think she was a pageant winner, and her most recent pageant win was Mrs. Americana or something. Mrs. American, 2 weeks after she has her 8th child, I think. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. It's
So they're presenting themselves as farmers.
Yeah.
And this woman has married a billionaire. The guy is creepy. Her husband is super creepy. And I can say that with some confidence.
I mean, you know, just, is there a normal billionaire? I'm pretty sure there's not.
Well, being a billionaire's son, to meet her in New York City, to bring her onto this farm, and that his father owns all these airline companies while they live off the land.
Yeah.
And they're making a lot of money as influencers. I think she has 9 million or something followers. Hilaria struggles to get back to 1 million, even though she's allegedly bought followers on Instagram.
I mean, a lot of people do that. Yeah, it's pretty normal practice. Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason that some people have said that is because when she has a gain of a certain amount, until they expose this, and now it's different, at the time she was buying, say, a certain amount, and so it was a number that you could look at and go, oh, she's gained 2,000 people. That's not a number you would expect.
Yeah.
Okay, she's gained 1,974, but no, it was a 2,000.
Yeah. Round numbers, little bits.
Yeah, and that's different now. So either they've changed it because
there's probably some kind of algorithm.
they're reading comments, right?